I'm sure you've had that feeling. You devote a whole Saturday to thoroughly cleaning your house, putting everything in its proper place, wiping down every surface, and organizing every drawer. By Wednesday, it appears as though a tornado struck. You're back to square one by the weekend, questioning whether you're destined to live in constant chaos. The thing is this: you are not indolent, and you are not a bad grown-up. It's not your cleaning abilities that are the issue. You own the system. Or, more accurately, its absence. The unspoken reality of untidy houses. The majority of people mistakenly believe that mess equates to laziness. Home organization professionals, who have spent years assisting clients in redesigning their living areas, have found that lazy people do not produce dirty homes. They are the product of completely normal people who are not equipped with the proper systems. Consider it. Where do you look when you can't find your keys? The kitchen counter, perhaps your coat pocket, 3 separate tables, and that haphazard dish by the entrance. You're not naturally disorganized, which is why you're conducting that desperate hunt. The reason for this is that your keys aren't in a defined location. Surprisingly, the true causes of chronic clutter are predictable. Floating clutter is the term used by organizers to describe items that lack assigned locations. Things that move throughout your house, as they don't have a specific place to call home. Your phone charger never quite finds a permanent home. It ends up on the coffee table, then the kitchen counter, and finally on your nightstand. An additional silent messmaker is holding on to more than you can handle. Physical and mental space is being consumed by things like that spare bedroom that has been turned into a storage unit, those kitchen appliances you used once, and the clothes that don't fit perfectly, but might in the future. Delays in decisions can lead to chaos. There's more to that stack of mail on the counter than a lack of time to sort it. It's about delaying the choice of what to do with every component. It's not about detesting folding when you have a laundry basket full of clean clothing. It's about avoiding the mental strain of making all the decisions. What may surprise you, though, is this. The largest source of clutter isn't always tangible. A mental mess of its own is produced by digital anarchy, which includes thousands of photos dispersed between phones, laptops, and cloud drive. You wind yourself clicking through countless images and grainy duplicates in search of that ideal family snapshot. The habits that truly change the game. Discard all of your preconceived notions about maintaining organization. Being flawless and keeping spaces that are worthy of Pinterest are not the goals here. They focus on developing long-lasting technologies that complement, rather than interfere with your daily life. The revolution of 1 minute. No amount of planning will change your house as quickly as this one guideline. Do something now, not later, or when you have time, if it can be finished in less than a minute. While your coffee is brewing, clean the counter. As you make your way from the mailbox to your door, throw out the junk mail. Rather than tossing your jacket over a chair, place it on its hook. These little things may not seem like much at the time, but they add up to make your house more tidy. No single 1-minute job has the magic. The accumulation contains it. You avoid the accumulation that results in enormous messes when you routinely take care of little issues right away. Your future self will appreciate you saving them from having to deal with a mountain of small chores that have grown into a project that takes up an entire weekend. Bringing the storm under control. Zones of reset. There are ways to make your home feel more livable, even if it's not magazine-ready throughout. Decide on 1 or 2 spaces, such as your dining table and kitchen counter, that you will maintain neat and orderly. In your house, these reset zones act as visual anchors. These neat areas serve as a reminder to your brain that order is achievable when everything else seems disorganized. They provide respite from visual clutter and cerebral overload, much like visual meditation locations. This has fascinating psychological underpinnings. Cluttered areas cause low-level tension because our brains are continuously digesting visual information. You're providing your mind with a place to relax by keeping even tiny pockets of serenity. Small actions, great impact, daily resets. The weekly cleaning marathon is over. Accept the power of daily micro-resets instead. 10-minute sessions that are brief enough to avoid mayhem. Making your bed and putting away any loose clothes could be part of your morning reset. It may seem almost too easy, but the atmosphere of your bedroom is totally transformed when you return home to a made bed and spotless surfaces. You are welcomed by peace and order rather than signs of the morning bustle. The living room may be the center of your evening reset. You could fluff the pillows, fix the throw blanket, and get rid of any plates or stray objects from the coffee table. These little things give your day a sense of completion and prepare you for a calm morning. Daily resets have the advantage of preventing issues rather than resolving them. Maintaining order is far simpler than re-establishing it. The superficial tactic that makes all the difference. This is a fact that defies logic. In fact, your home becomes more functional when you have fewer surfaces to place items on. Your living room's adorable, tiny accent tables are a magnet for junk. By restricting surfaces, you make yourself decide where items truly belong, rather than merely placing them somewhere. It's similar to purposefully causing friction in order to develop better behaviors. There are more benefits to clear surfaces than just aesthetics. Your brain uses them as a functioning breathing room. Mental clutter is produced by visual clutter. Additionally, you're giving your mind room to rest by keeping surfaces free. Managing chaos is an art. It's acceptable if you don't always have the time to arrange everything in its correct location right away. Instead of allowing the chaos to spread, the secret is to contain it. Clutter can be contained in your home with well-placed containers until you have time to properly handle it. Items that must be taken upstairs should be placed in a basket near the front door. Lip balm, remote controls, and other commonly used goods should be kept in a small box in your living room. A container for items that must be stored later on your kitchen counter. The rule is straightforward. It's time to empty the container after it's full and arrange everything correctly. Instead of removing mess, this approach manages it, which is frequently more practical for hectic lives. Facilitating the process of letting go. The inability to let go of items is one of the greatest barriers to keeping a clean home. By making donations as simple as possible, you can fight this. Store a bag for donations in your closet. Instead of putting something back on the shelf after trying it on, put it straight into the bag if it doesn't fit or you no longer love it. Take the bag directly to a donation center once it is full. The emotional strain of choosing donations in bulk is eliminated by this system. You're making little judgments when the answer is clear, rather than having to deal with a whole wardrobe full of goods that you might wear someday. The revolution in thinking. What you do isn't the most significant change. It has to do with how you view organization. This isn't about keeping your house showroom ready or striving for perfection. It's about making a place that enhances, not interferes with, your life. The motto that will work best for you is progress rather than perfection. Don't put off starting because you can't get outcomes worthy of Pinterest. Start because you will find your home more functional, calm, and manageable. Keep in mind that you can use these techniques even if you're not a minimalist. All you have to do is manage it and be deliberate about what you keep. Instead of having no material at all, the objective is to have fewer stuff to work with. The factor of digital decluttering day. In your pursuit of a more organized home, don't overlook digital organization. Thousands of pictures strewn all over gadgets lead to their own kind of mental clutter. Digital disorder may be just as annoying as physical chaos when you're trying to locate certain photos or discuss family stories. Think about how much mental effort you put into finding specific images, organizing your photos, or worrying about losing priceless memories. By combining and organizing these disorganized data, digital organization tools can allow you enjoy and share your memories without feeling overtaken by them. Constructing your new world. It takes procedures, not effort, to make the shift from persistently dirty to consistently neat. By using these techniques, you're doing more than just tidying up. Your relationship with your space is being rewired. Begin modestly. Pick just one behavior, perhaps creating a single reset zone or the 1-minute rule, and keep doing it until it comes naturally to you. Next, include an additional component. Creating long-lasting change takes time and effort. Instead of being a cause of worry, your home should be a haven for you. Instead of interfering with your daily routines, it ought to facilitate them. Having established procedures makes space maintenance straightforward, rather than taxing. Those who never make a mess aren't the most successful. They are the ones with effective management systems. They have specific locations for everything they retain, act quickly when necessary, and make judgments. The effect of ripples. You'll probably see gains in other aspects of your life as your physical space gets more organized. Reducing visual clutter improves mental clarity. Having established mechanisms makes decision-making easier. When your surroundings complement your regular routines rather than undermine them, your stress levels decrease. Perfection is not the aim. Progress is being made. It involves designing a house that suits your needs, complements your way of life, and brings you calm rather than anxiety. With these procedures in place, you can maintain a home that constantly feels comfortable to live in, and finally escape the cycle of cleaning, organizing, and cleaning again. Your tidy house is ready for you. Not in some far-off future when you have more time or drive, but beginning right now with a single easy adjustment.